You don't need a lot of followers to be successful on social media. So back when I started posting on social media, my goal was to help patients out. Basically, I was explaining stuff in clinic, like, okay, this is Zoloft and these are the side effects, this is the dosing. And this was during COVID time. So I was finding myself explaining a lot of this stuff again and again. But at the same time, as I was coming home, I'd be watching a lot of YouTube and I was learning about style and fashion and skincare and fitness. Wasn't really doing that much because of COVID. And I found that I changed my life a lot because of the things that I was learning on YouTube. And then I had this thought that, oh, what if I make content and help other people learn, specifically help patients learn, just like I'm learning from these YouTubers. And so then I started posting on social media and pushing content towards patients. And so I got like 200,000, 250,000 followers on TikTok in a couple of years. And then I was like, okay, let me try to monetize, right? Do something to where I can actually make money instead of just spending money on social media. And so I came up with this whole depression course because I was like, okay, 80% of my audience is women, and a lot of them are coming to me for mental health things. So if I can make a course on depression, I think that would really help, especially the holistic ways to deal with it. So I made this whole course and spent weeks and weeks building it, marketed it, and I had this whole webinar thing. And then two people bought the course, or not bought the course, they signed up for my webinar, and no one bought the course. And I was like, oh, okay. And then a couple of weeks later, I did it again, and I think I had three people. And I was like, oh, okay. And so after that, I didn't post on social media for an entire year because I just got so discouraged. And then as I started up my private practice, I slowly started posting again. And then I started getting patients in my private practice, but it didn't really blow up either, right? And then as I start posting for my NPs, and I switched my coaching around from working with patients to working with NPs, like I started switching my content around, basically educating psychiatry to my NP audience. I started getting a lot of sales in my coaching program. And on TikTok, I Siri, go away. And so on TikTok, I had a good audience, right? So I had about 350,000 people. But on Instagram, I think I only had 4 or 5,000. On YouTube, I had 2,000. As of me recording now, I have 4,000 on YouTube. I think 10,000 on Instagram. Uh, no, Siri, shut up. Wow, that actually worked. Yeah. And so I realized that, okay, it doesn't matter about the numbers you have. What matters is the people in the audience. And so, for example, one of the biggest entrepreneurs on in the online space, Alex Hermosi, he says that back in their early days, they focused a lot on views. But then he realized a lot of their less performing videos would get some of the best customers into their workshops because those views, those videos that they were a lot more in depth and technical and not really as bells and whistlesy, that attracted the higher level people who would go to a workshop and spend 10, 20K on a workshop. And I was like, okay, so I switched my strategy to only focusing on those people instead of focusing on views. And I was like, yeah, that makes complete sense. That completely resonates with my experience as well. And so the reason I share this is because as doctors, we don't know much about social media, right? I had to learn all this stuff from scratch. I didn't go to a social media school. I realized that we don't need a lot of followers to be successful on social media. And that's great. And that's great for doctors because now we can get started much easier on social media. There's way less pressure, and we can start making money on social media way easier because it's more about the right followers. For example, I'll tell you that another time I really realized this was there's a creator on TikTok who'd gone viral. She had a series. I fell in love with my psychiatrist. And in this series, she always goes through this 20 video vlog thing. Basically, the story is she fell in love with her psychiatrist, and then she told the psychiatrist put some distance, and then she ended the relationship and started blasting him online. I forget the exact details, but something like that. Anyway, so I made a response video from my perspective as a psychiatrist, and that video blew up. And I had over 6 million views on that video alone. And that video generated me over $2,000 just from TikTok payments. That video didn't get me a single patient. Think about it, 6 million views and not a single patient during that time that it was trending because that video attracted the masses. It didn't attract my target audience. If I was going for patients, a video that only has a couple thousand views, but where I say that, hey, if you're experiencing this Zoloft side effect, it's because of this reason, and this is how I'd fix it. Then the person who's experiencing that side effect might go, oh, wow, that's exactly what's happening. Let me go to this doctor and go work under his practice because he knows how to fix this thing. Boom, that video with only 2,000 views is going to get me the patient. It's going to get me the business result more than that 6 million view video. So this is really good news for doctors because we don't need to be mega viral. We don't need to have a ton of followers. We don't need to have a ton of views. We just have to have the right followers and the right views, and we can be successful on social media. I make a full-time income now, more than I did as working as a psychiatrist, because now I understand this and I have been able to monetize. And now that's why I'm very selective with the content I post, is because I know who my target audience is and I know who I want to help. So specifically with this channel, I'm speaking to doctors. I'm not trying to get a million gazillion views. I'm just trying to get the right people, my people, the med students, the residents, the doctors who want to get started on social media, or they've already been started and they want to keep growing. They want to learn how to make money on social media. They want to connect with other physician entrepreneurs, physician content creators. Those are my people. And so if that's you, I'm making this video for you. And so that reduces all the pressure from me and views and all that. So yeah, definitely if you're newer in your social media journey, I hope that this piece of advice is valuable for you. Yeah, I've made a free community. You can check it out in the link below. If it's for doctors who want to get started on social media or want to grow on social media and learn how to start making money on social media. And it's free because I literally just want to help doctors. So made that video, check it out, or made that community. Leave a comment if anything in this video resonated with you. Definitely share it with someone else who might find it valuable, and I'll see you in the next video.